how far along do you think you are in installing all of the plays that you want to install?
Plays, I don't really know because I don't start the season with like this is the number of plays that we're going to run. It really just depends on how effective the ones that we have in are, where our execution is with it, and then I've got to figure out as a team, what's our learning curve, what's too many. So we still have some other stuff that we have to put in, and I'm just trying to piecemeal it throughout the season. But we're a little bit fuller than we were when we started the year.
With the stuff that you have been running so far, or do you think it's been executed to your liking?
For the most part, I mean, there's times where our execution could be better, an angle on a screen, the timing, but that's what practice is for, and that's where we're aiming to get that execution even better.
Chris, you seem to be pretty happy with the point guard play so far. The fact that you tweaked your offense, the fact that not everything has to go through that position, how much do you think that's made a difference for those guys? Maybe especially since he was here last year.
I think Darius has matured. I think he's gotten better. I still think there are areas that he needs to do a better job in, but I do think that our offense, like I said from day one, is a little bit more conducive to our personnel, and I think Darius, for the most part, understands who he is in relation to the rest of his team. I think he understands he's got a couple guys that can do damage in the interior. I think he recognizes who can really shoot the ball and how to get those guys looks, and I think Fresh has always really been that way.
Akron really hasn't had a ton of trouble with three teams that you all have played. What jumps out at you about them?
Number one, they play really fast. Two, they have some guys that can shoot the ball at a really, really high level, both in the half court and the freedom that Coach Gross gives those guys in transition. So the blowout wins that they've had, none of those teams could keep them in the half court. They really go quickly from defense to offense, even on a made shot. So it's going to be the fastest team we played by far. They have more threats on the floor than really any team that we've played thus far. So it's going to be a big challenge for us as a team defensively.
Do you do anything different when you're getting ready to face a team that's a little quicker than the norm? As far as in preparation, things like that?
We certainly, stress what they bring to the table. I mean, there's a few drills that we may tailor practice to try to sharpen our saw in those areas. But, we want to be good in transition defense no matter who we play. Certain teams make it easier, and our team just has to understand that Akron isn't one of them.
Sometimes when guys come back from injury, especially if they've been out for a while, the mental hurdle is far greater than the physical hurdle. Even though it's a small sample size, were you pleased with what you saw from Malik and David the other day? Because it seemed like they just played.
They did. We have big expectations for both of those guys. Malik has been in games before. This is not his first rodeo. For David, it's the first time he's playing college basketball. So there's going to be some ups and downs with both of them, but certainly David as well, especially with all the pressure that comes on, playing the point guard role. But no, I was really pleased. It was a small sample size, as you say, but I wouldn't have put him in the game if I didn't think they could be up to the task and help our team be a better team.
David obviously hasn't had a lot of time in live action in practice, but how's he picking up the offense so far?
I think Dave's got a really good IQ, and even though he hasn't necessarily been against live competition, he's been 5-on-0 for 4 weeks now. So he should understand, where guys need to be, what the play is designed to do. And I don't think he had any trouble with that, the other night.
Transition offense in the second half the other night, it seemed like it was really, really good. Get stops on one end, automatically leads to a fast break bucket. And that requires a lot of people to work together. How important is it for you to know that every single guy on your team, if they pull down a rebound, can initiate the next play at that point?
Well, I think the most important thing is that we're getting stops. If we're taking the ball out of the net, we're not Carolina. We're not going to play that way. We are going to push it. We're not going to walk the ball up. But, for our team to be potent in transition, we got to get stops. And that was the key to the last 13, 14 minutes of the game. is we did just that. You know, I think we have enough talent, we space the floor well. I think we're playing pretty unselfishly. We're obviously shooting the ball at a high level, and guys got to know their role within that break. But it all starts with getting stops.
Do you think the guys can sense that the competition level's about to rise a little bit?
They certainly better.
Yeah.
You know, I think, you know, all you have to do is look on paper. You know, if you're a player and you haven't had the opportunity to watch, you know, Akron like the coaching staff has, at least to this point, on paper it shows that, you know, we're playing a team that's more than capable. And they were down the wire with West Virginia. They've won every game convincingly since then. So we recognize what a big challenge it is on Sunday.
Do you feel like the team's responded well since in practice since the last game?
Well, we really haven't had practice because of condensed week last weekend. You know, we playing on Sunday. You know, we did not practice on Thursday, so we're going to go 2 hard days leading up to the Akron game on Sunday.
Anything else? Great, thank you all.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.
Appreciate it. Yeah.